Hello, hello. Welcome back to Batman Arkham City. How's everybody doing? Howdy, Colonel. Hope you all had a lovely Tuesday. Let's get straight in there, shall we? So, previously on Arkham City, we made the cure and then immediately lost it because Mr. Freeze was too busy being dramatic. He fell for it again. The siren song of gacha waifus. So, the plan for today is we are going to tool around. We're not going to be doing any story stuff. If you're particularly caring about that, if you're watching at home on YouTube, feel free to skip this one because we'll be just doing Riddler missions. We're just going to be going around doing Riddler challenges. In particular, there's one right there. The Flying Graysons. Subject too small. God, it's subject too small. It's always too small. There we go. You Robin. We have here. Let me see. Yup. Okay, that's not it. Curious. Some sort of mechanism has activated. Weird, I can't see what it's connected to. But it's turned off, so I guess we did it. Fuck it, we take those. Alright. Now... infiltrate the steel mill. We will not worry about that. We are going to... there we go. Glide continuously for over 150 meters without using the grapple boost. Good lord, okay. So we're not going to worry about the steel mill for now. We're probably... I'm probably going to go back to the museum, truth be told. Oh, actually... first things first, let's go and do the Riddler hostage that we unlocked at the end of last time. Swoosh. Hey, buddy. Do you mind if I just introduce you to the fucking floor? They'll never see it coming. Gee, I wonder where the Riddler's hostage is being held. I like how Batman sort of like probes it like he's searching for the hollow spot, and then just...
no one's gonna be able to get close without us seeing. You could use these snipers.
Batman, you're meant to be supple, damn it. Stop, Ed.
Roll up, roll up. It's time for my latest game.
Gee, I wonder what's going on here.
Help me!
All you need to do is keep your eyes on the prize.
I can do that.
Keep your eyes open, Dark Knight.
So yeah, this is a shell game, but
Take your pick, Batman.
all Riddles is practically cheating.
Shall we see if you were right?
Ta-da!
What? No. How did you do that?
He's crazy, Batman! You've got to save me!
I mean, I know. Man, that was easy.
You're safe now, Officer North.
Thank you.
Batman, you are
I
full
thought I
of
was gonna
holes.
die back there.
Riddler gave you a code, right?
Yeah, it's 860120. He said something about it helping you.
It will. Stay here.
Chunk. 860120. Yo.
Is someone trying to locate a hostage before they found enough of my secrets? I hope not. There's no way you could have solved that one, Batman. Even I could. You must have cheated. Consider this a warning. From here on in, it gets harder.
That's some fucking nerve coming from the guy who cheated. Like... Good lord. Oh, sup, jokes. Be harassing me like a weird ex-girlfriend again.
Hey, Babs, are you okay? I'm sorry I had Harley steal your cure. You were so busy with Frieza, she didn't even have time to ask. But don't worry, as soon as that little minx is back here and I've had my share, I'll save some for you. You have to work for it, but it will be right here waiting for you. You probably won't believe this, but I don't really think I can sit back and watch you die. It's selfish, really, but we need each other. Life would be so boring without you. Who would I talk to? Who would really understand me?
Another one from the files of guys you don't understand. Batman Beyond is just so good. I love the...
Good news, Master Bruce. I believe we have identified the cure. Mr. Fox has manufactured enough to heal you and is working on a larger batch for the people of Gotham. The Batwing has been dispatched, and it should be within your vicinity shortly. I'm sure I don't need to remind you not to waste any time in taking it.
Well, gee, that's handy. Let's get on over there. But yeah, it's another one from the files of Batman Beyond is so good, you guys. Oh, that was easy. There is a encounter that Terry McGinnis Batman has with Joker, and it's the best shit. It is so good. Because Terry starts doing the one thing that Joker could never stand, and that's heckling him. But you need to... I don't remember. You need to charge the Batarang somehow. Oh wait, what am I doing? I have an electric gun. There you go. Massively overthinking it. Yoink. Let's get on over to the Definitely Cure.
Fired a rocket at it. You know who was in it? I think it was Vicky Vale, you know, the reporter. Cool. Never liked him. You need to cry, fish. You just need to do what I tell you to do, right?
Oh.
And listen, you really don't want to go pissing me off. Because I got friends in here. I'll find out. And if I do, I'll hunt.
Sorry, what was that? Couldn't hear you when you were eating dirt.
Thank you. I'm gonna find someplace safe to hide from these animals.
Here's one that you can actually do with the remote rang. Whoop. Easy.
Woman and poison ivy. Those bitches I wouldn't go anywhere near.
Oh.
Looks
Hi.
like another victim of the identity thief. I need to scan the area to see
Oh,
if
he
there are
was,
any more clues to his identity and whereabouts.
I don't think I was meant to find you here just yet. Hang on, let me grab that trophy or else I'm going to forget. Okay. A knife.
Batman should have left them there to rot in here.
Oracle, I've reconstructed a clean set of fingerprints, but there's no match to anything in the Gotham criminal databases. I'm uploading the prints to you now. Check these against every record in the country.
That's only going to take 6 years. Oh, he's had his throat
The
taken
MO
out.
is the same as for the previous victim. First, the killer paralyzes the vocal cords, and then removes the face before bandaging up the head. It's definitely him, and it looks like he's stepping up his attacks. A crime with this level of precision requires weeks of premeditation. These aren't just random attacks.
Batman, I found a match for the print, but there must be a mistake. This can't be correct.
Who do the prints belong to?
You. These are Bruce Wayne's fingerprints. How's that possible?
Bum, bum, bum.
I have no idea.
How is that possible?
Bruce, I don't know how to say this, but
What's wrong, Barbara?
I've been thinking about the identity theft case. Don't get angry. But how can you actually be sure that it wasn't you who killed those people? I mean, they were your fingerprints at the scene.
What did you say?
Not intentionally, but clearly you're not well. That place is full of maniacs who could take advantage of a situation like that. Think about it. What if Crane got to you again? You know Strange's reputation. Maybe he planted the idea back when you met him. I don't like it, but
It wasn't me. I'm sure it wasn't.
yeah, of course.
It's just
I'm
ever so
sorry.
slight
I
bit of
just-
doubt in the
well,
voice of
you
the-
know.
See, this is what you get when you give Batman a decent fucking writer. Okay, it looks like they have.
There's a vault around here somewhere. Stuffed full of cash.
There is. Batman's sick, just like the Joker. Yeah, one of the guys saw him earlier.
Oh crap!
On me! I got him! This way!
No, get here.
What?
Over here! I got him! He's over here!
And grab. Hey, buddy.
I can hurt you more than you can imagine. Tell me about Riddler.
Riddler?
Just my chair a little real quick.
I don't know much, but I'll talk. Don't hurt me!
I can't guarantee that.
Just get him in the neck. Alright. We have our cure. Oh yeah, fun fact. Apparently this game's, like, entire soundtrack is copyright claimed. Every single VoD so far has been marked on YouTube. You knew it wasn't going to be this easy. How about a cuppa?
More tea, Batman?
Where am I? What's going on?
What a question. Shall I tell him? Oh, he looks so confused. Maybe I should. Well, it's simple, really. I planted a teeny tiny little idea in your head. A sort of remote hypnotic suggestion. Very complicated stuff. I'm sure you wouldn't understand, but as you can see, it worked. You're mine now. You're mine, and there's nothing that Strange can do about it. Oh, are you not going to drink your tea? It's special tea. My special tea. My special tea.
Go to hell, Jervis.
Simply put,
Rude.
I made you see what you wanted most. What was it? Tell me. Tell me. Oh, tell me. So predictable, just like Alice. Never doing what I want without ludicrous amounts of psychoactive controls. Well, if that's what's necessary, it's a good job that you've already taken them. All we need now is a finishing touch. A special new
The
hat.
amazing stark lighting in here is so good.
You are my soldier now, Batman. You will do everything I say.
No, I'm going to knock the absolute three-bean salad out of you.
No. This isn't right. You can't be doing this.
Nice outfit. Alright. Square up.
My hats are special. They make everyone do what I want. Everyone.
Right. They also make me completely fumble my inputs. There we go. Finally got that off correctly.
Imagine.
Sorry, what was that?
Stop him. Stop him.
Oh, I don't have the, I don't have combo gadgets yet.
Imagine you are four.
No.
Sleep. Sleep.
No. I love just fucking flying across the battlefield to crack that guy in the face.
Don't fight it.
There we go. And what better way to deal with the Mad Hatter than crush his fucking hat? Ow. Case closed. Yo, and we just fucking ruined everybody in the room. There we go. Combo gadgets. So now, when we're in focus mode, our gadgets get extra powers. The only one that I remember is the lightning gun. Gets arcing. That's the only one that I remember. Also, I think we can do, like, quick frost grenades? Yeah, square is... Hang on. Option... No. Controls. Okay, double R2 is...
They didn't give us something to keep us warm when they throw us in here.
Okay, where the fuck am I? Riddle inside building. Hey, diddle diddle, it's time for a riddle. Hey, buddy.
My hat, my beautiful hat. What have you done?
Don't ever try to get in my head again, Hatter.
But you don't understand. I need you. I can't win without you.
That's a
Then
bit
you
motion
lose.
in that voice.
I'm not your slave. Not now, not ever.
Okay, he's going to be throwing a strop. What's... do we know?
Who's crazy enough to date this guy? DA campaign. This question can only be... I wonder how you can land an appointment with this Miller. Perhaps it would be best to book. Do you have straight... I am an... If you find the name... This den is where the vicious animals take your treasure. Is it theft? If it's already stolen? 6 legs went in. Pacing the... Has this flower turned over a new leaf?
Hey. Wait, am I in Park Row? I am in Park Row. Inside building. Which bloody riddle is it?
This question can only...
Best to look. There was an Alice in Wonderland. Do you mind?
My lovely head ruined.
You keep making that noise, I'm going to make it a lot worse. Flat out. Do not remember which riddle this is.
This question can only...
Okay.
DA campaign special. Get 2 votes for the price of 1. Who's crazy enough to date this guy?
That's Calendar
Has this
Man.
flower turned over a new leaf?
That's Poison
This
Ivy.
den is where the vicious animals take your treasure. Is it theft? If it's already stolen?
That's the confiscated items vault.
If you find the name, does the cash come hand in hand?
Okay, that's something to do with our
I wonder
cash.
how you can land an appointment with this Miller. Perhaps it would be best
I'm going
to
to surreptitiously remind myself what a milliner is. Okay, it is a hats person. Okay, so it's got something to do with... There it is. I knew I'd seen a Alice in Wonderland book around. Get away from this guy sobbing all the bloody time. Okay. Where to? There's a bunch more riddles over there. Soup.
Be some kind of joke.
That's the CCTV feed, which we cannot do anything with. Aha! It's one of those. Oh, hey, Spooky.
We have been watching you for a long time, Batman.
It's number 3. I think there's 2 more. Yeah, 60%. So there's two more. There's one in the Bowery and one in the Industrial District, I guess. I don't recall.
Said Vicky Vale in Newsflash, strapped to a missile.
Dang it, now I want a biscuit. Okay. Oh. Let's get rid of you.
Place is turning. I've got malfunction on a camera in Sector 2.
Okay, that's the murder victim. Ooh, I saw that for a second. I think we need to get on top of the corpse.
Ring. Answer the damn phone already.
There we go. there, I believe, is the escape items for it. Okay, we've already done that one, that's good. Yeah, that's the confiscated items vault. Oh, no it isn't. It's a different Joker puzzle.
I'm so hungry. Where'd all the food go anyway?
Food. There we go. Harvey Dent's campaign office. Weird that that one doesn't have the division up the middle.
I heard Bruce Wayne got put in Arkham City. I'd like to spend 5 minutes with that rich son of a bitch.
That a fact. Happy birthday to the ground. Fun fact, that's a very good way to give someone traumatic brain injury. Oh, hey Zaz. No? Alright.
It's me.
There we go.
Run, 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 or the blood will start flowing.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Whoa! Hi there. Thankfully, I'm just too damn fast. Dive. Howdy, Vicky. Don't mind me, I just have to take this call.
Can you imagine what it was like, Batman? I was numb. I'd lost everything and I was alone, crying like a baby staggering through the streets of this city, until I found the answer that I had been looking for. I stood there on the Sprang Bridge, looking out at the sea. I felt the warm breeze on my skin, and it felt right. I looked down and imagined myself falling into the blissful arms of my mother. And then he appeared. He held out the knife and demanded my money. My money! Can you believe it? I looked into his cold,
Certainly can.
eyes,
Jesus.
and I saw something familiar. Something inevitable. I saw oblivion. I saw that we are all the same, stuck on a miserable loop that demands salvation. So I gave it to him.
Zaz is such a mess. Like I've said before, this guy is like a realistic slasher, kind of like serial murderer in a in a world full of guys with fucking superpowers.
What Hugo Strange had on Sharp to make him turn over control of Gotham?
We will someday find out, don't you worry. Hey, buddy. Okay, you're out of nowhere. And so that's Hugo Strange's original therapy clinic. Strange goings on. Working at Arkham Asylum, Professor Hugo Strange used a series of complicated psychological profiling techniques to identify the man behind Batman's mask as Bruce Wayne. Planning to become both rich and famous, he plotted to sell the secret of Batman's identity to the highest bidder. Word spread throughout the criminal underworld that Batman's greatest secret was for sale, but before anyone else could act on it, Hugo Strange vanished. Presumably because he figured out a better way. Alright. Let's keep heading towards the...
Hey, Batman, can you hear me? It's Officer Jones back at the museum. Hope you can hear me. I'm using one of the radios Penguin's crew are using. We found something in Penguin's stash that the boys think you might be interested in. We're holed up in the Iceberg Lounge. Swing by and we'll show you.
Well, that sounds like fun. I'm pretty sure this one isn't a trap. But it has been a while since I played.
My status. How are people gonna know when I... Oh yeah, I've been locked up in some freaky-ass prison.
Listen, being locked up in prison is no excuse to miss out on your Instagram reels. By damn it, he needs his clout. Whoa!
Batman, I've detected
I could have sworn I saw that shot whiz past my ear.
rifle firing again inside Arkham City. I've triangulated the bullet impact sound to this location. If Deadshot is killed again, the victim will be in this vicinity.
Okay, well, thanks for being right here.
Always with the ringing.
You see anything that looks like a dead body? Social media breaks.
This sucker.
No.
Don't know, man.
Never.
He was here when I got here. Someone knew who he was. How do you know? There are dead people all over this hellhole. This was an execution. One bullet to the head. Perfect shot. Really? What's so special about this guy? The only thing I know is that whoever killed him will be long gone. People who do hits like this don't hang around to get caught.
We should stay here. It's the safest place.
Remove you. Get rid of these guys on the roof, because I'm about to have a fucking brawl down in that alley, so I'd rather not. There we go, sniper's removed.
I don't care where you've gone. I'll find you someday and kick the living crap out of you.
What's the bat doing here?
Sorry, what was that?
A third victim. It looks like he was hiding behind this car when he was killed. How did Deadshot do it?
Do you mind? Always with the interruptions. Now, what do you reckon he pulled some crazy trick shot?
I think I found the link that connects Deadshot's victims.
Good. He's killed again. We need to stop him.
The first two both worked for Strange. The first victim was a specialist in wireless broadcast technology. He worked on the tower communication system.
And the other one?
I can't find any information about what he worked on, which is suspicious enough if you ask me. But he was previously contracted on military projects, specializing in advanced weapon delivery systems.
Deadshot's clearing up Strange's mess.
Delivery
I'll track this
systems,
shot
you
to see
say?
if he left anything I can use to find it. Good work, Barb.
Oh yeah, there we go. Crazy
The
trick
bullet
shot.
hit here.
Going full ocelot
That's how he
shooting
did
around
it.
corners.
Deadshot ricocheted his shot off this shutter.
It's wild.
Catwoman stay alive in a place like this.
this kind of direction. Did Deadshot leave his bipod behind again? Oh, there we go. Marking the snow where he was prone.
To make the shot, Deadshot would have been lying down. His body heat melted the snow there.
We've got him, Oracle. I've isolated a number of very distinctive plastic-based particles and identified items that use this material in their construction.
So I see. Looking at the possible choices, I assume you've decided on the power substations, right?
Exactly. Cross-referencing this against
Technobabble,
locations that would definitely
technobabble.
contain the metallic particles from the second crime scene gives us...
3 locations. You've done it. You're actually gonna catch the son of a bitch.
I've marked the map. I'll let you know what happens.
Alright.
The only way I'm going to find Deadshot is to check out each of the locations that match his forensic profile.
Okay, so... we are decently close. We're heading in the direction of this one anyway, so... that is where we'll head.
Camera down in Sector 2.
So... here is another
Scum.
riddle.
Scum.
Now I'm a little
Go.
motivated.
Chemistry test. Howdy, over. Welcome. How you doing?
We've lost a camera in Sector 2.
Oh, it's going well. I'm in a very good mood today.
Batman and Freeze were having some kind of epic fight back there. Man, I would have paid to see that fight.
You worry, it's up on YouTube right now. I've already got that one open.
I couldn't find any. Please, I'll go back and look some more. Yeah, you will. Didn't I tell you that I'd be very disappointed if you came back here without any pills? I need my medication. Without it, I just get angry.
What is this?
Doctor told me that was why I took out my frustrations on worms like you. Please, you don't need to hurt me again.
There we go, that'll calm him down.
Thank you.
These guys
Batman's here.
Hey!
Target Batman is engaged in combat. Multiple inmates.
Oh, damn it, why you gotta do me like that?
This is where you're gonna die.
We can.
Batman wins.
Batman always wins. What do you mean? I'm trying to show off the, disarm.
Batman has disappeared. We have no visual.
Get the hell out of... Oh, it's you. Door's unlocked, man. Come on in.
Alright, apparently I found something in, Penguin's stash. So we're doing, side mission cleanup today, Arva.
You came back. Cool. I guess you heard the radio.
I did. What did you find?
This. Tom over there thinks it has something to do with mines. He used to work bomb disposal. Figured you could use it.
I'll take a look.
An SD card. So, you may recall last time we saw a Riddler mine. Now we can deactivate those. Alright. While we're out here, we also want to... we're going to take this... take this opportunity to clear up the... Ow. I saw that a split second too late. So yeah, now we can deactivate. There we go. Okay. I need to take a real quick second to go and use the facilities. We'll be right back. Okie dokie. We're back. So, you want to go back to the war room. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there, including one of the Titan containers that we need to clear up.
I can't wait to get out of this place. I've had enough of Arkham to last me a lifetime.
Okay, they've just locked that all down. We will need to go out and back in through the front. That's fine. We can check the potential Deadshot location while we're here. Here. Thing. Okay. Okay. Again, we need to quick and then no. Buttons, come on. Quick throw and then mash the wrong button. Dang it. Go.
Did you think I hadn't thought of that, Batman? Of course I had. I know every move you plan to make before your primitive synapses have even considered it.
Do you spend this time just coming up with elaborate insults, or do you actually, like, plan any of this crap out? Okay. This one, you want to try and land on all three of these without touching the floor. Here we go. Okay. Yes. There we go. Line launcher tightrope. So now, oh, we can press the wrong button. Dang it. So you fire it, then you tap R1. Okay, that doesn't quite get me high enough. Okay, I guess this is not as elaborate as we thought. I think it's just a glide challenge. There we go. Drop. We'll be able to get out via those boxes. Locked. Got to have been getting in somehow. What on earth? It's got a bunch of steel rods. That's not even it. Apparently it's the other. Okay, now I'm actually kind of confused. Top of this building, maybe?
There's an electrical substation nearby.
Oh.
I should search for it and see if it's the one Deadshot used. This wasn't the substation Deadshot's been using. There's the substation.
Okay, you can see the gun parts. No, nothing?
This could be the substation I'm looking for.
Okay. No such luck.
This one's empty. Deadshot was never here.
Alright, we'll have to try one of the other ones. But for now, we're going to get back into the museum and keep exploring that.
Snow. Damn it, end already.
I had no idea. No idea. I love being a sneaky weirdo in this game. It's great. Nothing in here. Looks like, yeah, everything's either in the museum floor or in the war room where they were keeping.
Look who it is. Little Mr. Cobblepot, all locked up in his own museum.
Did the big bad bat do this? Or was it the cat?
Batman! He's here!
That'll teach you to gloat, you weirdos. Hey.
Well, look who's back to see me. What's up, Batman? Did the little bird tell you that Two-Face is back?
I'm surprised he didn't kill you. What did you do? Hide?
Who do you think you're talking to? Oswald Cobblepot doesn't hide from anyone. Understand? He just didn't see me, that's all.
How convenient.
Oh yeah, it totally didn't hide. He just never encountered the guy. Totally.
Sat up there while people ripped each other apart so they could join his gang.
The freaking man!
Hey.
You should run, Batman!
Oh, I think I got the throw off the split instant while I was still in the air. Okay. No, it was the wrong button. That's... Idiot. Square and triangle.
What do I need
Square and triangle
to make you tell the truth about Riddle?
You don't need to do nothing. I'll talk.
Glad to hear it.
There we go. Wait, what am I doing? That door's just open. I don't need to do any puzzle stuff. Nice. How kind of that guy to mark all of the stuff that was in this room. There's another destructible. So he's just a bitch. Yeah. skulls. That's always a good sign. How do I get these shutters to raise? Oh no, that's just turn the electric fence back on. That's no help. It's the oh, come on, I went right through that thing, didn't I? There we go. Weird ceramic penguins. Okay. How?
That fuse box is providing power to the gates. If I overload it somehow, the fuses should blow and the locks will be disabled.
Yeah, but the question is, how do I... So I know how to overload it. You have to charge a batarang and crash it into the thing. But the trick... Can I... Okay. We're going to turn the electricity back on, and I guess we're just going to have to, like, remote command this thing through a whole loop of stuff? I guess? There's only one way to find out. So, we want to throw this thing down like that. Through the arc. Nice, we can fit. No, dang it! Took the job. Up and zonk. Are you kidding? That hit dead on. Ah. Fine. Third time's the charm. Are you going to behave? Dead on the front. These shutters are absolutely useless. Only opens about 6 inches. Are we all done in here? Oh no, there's one more. Oh no, I know where it is. Yep. Certainly hope that that old thing wasn't load-bearing. Oh, right, I've reactivated the power, so I can't get back up that way. I need to actually take the lift. There we go, now we're back. So, the ice here is now fully gone. But we have other ways. So this is where the freeze grenades come in. Chuck one of them down. Now you can't grab frozen Riddler trophies with the back door. You need to grab them by hand. See, and we want to get museum to the museum floor, and we'll do the war room first because there's less in there. The risk crap plummets. The man is full of holes. Like, this guy has been through hell. I would not be surprised if a wrist cramp is the least of his worries right now.
It's Batman!
Hey there, lads.
Look at me! Stop. You don't have a shit!
Then we give him... There we go! Fuck your shit. Finally managed to get the disarm off correctly. Christmas to the Wayne household. Would not in the least be surprising. This guy puts himself through so much. Okay, there's the Titan container. Can we open that? No, we need to go around. Challenge maxing psychosis. I mean, yeah, but like, oh, steady. Maybe Bruce, you should still go to therapy. Also, hey, we've seen a guy with a hammer and a sickle around here, both pointedly with one arm each. Abramovici twins. The Joker heard tales of the conjoined Abramovici twins, now widely known as Hammer and Sickle. Their reputation for brutality. He wanted them for himself, sending Harley on a desperate mission to retrieve them. She passed on the message to the circus owner that her puddin' would pay big for the twins. Of course, the owner refused to sell his headlining act. He promptly vanished, only to be found 3 months later with a new smile carved on his face. Dark Souls players just whinge that disabled players have access to the game. Ugh. I was chatting with Arya about the other day about how, like, it's a real shame that the get good mentality has hung on so much in gaming thanks to Dark Souls. Point of order, at no fault of Dark Souls, but it's really annoying that of all things has to hang on. Like, accessibility in games is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that, but these guys, they just don't want to share. That's all it is. They don't want to share.
How deep do you think it is? Deep enough to hold one big-ass shark.
Still can't believe Penguin's got a shark in here.
That's nothing. He also had some kind of monster under the Iceberg Lounge.
Monster?
Yeah, some giant dead-looking thing.
Yeah,
that is
well.
It's him.
Let me deal with these guys, and then I'll sort of explain my rationale. So, yeah, there is a difference between challenge yourself and expand your skills versus whatever you have to say is invalid because I've decided, you know, you can't not like Elden Ring because you don't like Elden Ring. It's because you suck. Because you're not playing level 1 hitless, deprived only, no shield, no summons, no magic, no range, you know? I'm pretty sure Two-Face doesn't have call-outs. Yeah, he's not calling out. Yeah. I think the Riddler guy is going to maintain his position. But yeah, you also raise a good point, Colonel, that it's just like they think that other people being able to play the game diminishes their accomplishments. But, like, we solved this back in the PS1 days, you know? We had hard mode New Game Plus for exactly that. It was if you wanted to make a point. I didn't beat all of the missions in Ratchet Gladiator on 5-star difficulty for my health, you know? Better is good at getting talked down to because you have a literal impairment is shitty. Yeah, exactly. I follow Two Flower, the sort of primary dev of Fiction Factory. Well, that's probably one of the members of Fiction Factory. I'm gonna watch my language, but one of the guys from Fiction Factory. I follow him on Blue Sky. And he's been saying that, like, a lot of games are. I know, shocker. I love his work.
Tell me what I want to know about Riddler, or get ready.
He's been saying about how, like,
this is all I know. Don't hurt me.
Modern gaming, in particular, I believe he was talking about, like, parry mechanics and how physically he does not have the snap reaction ability to do that. So there are a fair amount of games that he flat out cannot play because his hands just don't move like that. Okay. Oh, we missed a destructible on the way here. Huh. But yeah, I don't understand what some people's beef with accessibility is. I don't understand why people would be against it. It does suck. It's a real shame. But thankfully, a lot of devs nowadays are taking all of that into consideration. There's a lot of games now I've noted that have customizable difficulty options. The really good one, the one that I certainly liked the most, was Dishonored 2's, where you could tweak individual things, where it was like you could tweak how tight you want the parry timing to be on the melee combat. You can tweak guards' response time, perception, all sorts like that. Writers of self-work and probably dealt with in their childhood. I don't know. There was a really good podcast that I watched where the host kind of dispelled a lot of that folk knowledge, I guess you would call it, where he was saying that bullies. So I know it's a very high-backed armchair that we're talking from here, but he was saying that bullies actually have a very inflated sense of self-worth and self-esteem, because that's part of what allows them to get into the mentality that it's okay to mistreat people, because they believe that they are better and that they are allowed, you know? Okay, I'm apparently fucking standing on this thing. Where is it? There you are. Hidden up in the bloody rafters. Well, I'm sure, Colonel, you can... We're not going to name any names, but I'm sure you remember a couple of people like that from back when we were kids, who had massively overblown sense of self-worth. Certain bunch of people where you were just like, where the fuck is this ego from? Okay, it's not here. This is true. Again, keeping personal details to a minimum for obvious reasons, but Colonel very quickly turned into, like, the tallest guy in school, basically over the course of a year. And nobody messed with us after that. We went from 5'1" to 6'4", like in no time flat. And people don't tangle with you when that happens. And me and Colonel being mates, nobody tangled with me either, because they knew that they would have to tangle with Colonel. I don't know about that specifically, but I know that your stature definitely helped. Nobody wants to mess with the guy who's like the biggest dude in school. Okay, yeah. go. That's how you solve that puzzle. You just fucking spam it. Alright. Let's check. Museum. Oh my goodness, okay. We're still missing a fair chunk.
How do you protect yourself when it's raining bullets?
Moonlight method. Yeah, random bullshit. Go. Cake. What kind of cake you got?
Can anyone top the penguin when it comes to the full VIP treatment?
Okay, so there's apparently still 6 more ceramic penguins around. And 7 trophies that we don't know about. Okay. I think the 2 riddles that we need are both going to be in the iceberg lounge. Strawberry cream, kinda. But nice one. Systemated, nice. I should go into town at some point and source some baked goods of my own. It's been a while since I've done any baking myself. So is that just... Okay, no getting in there at all.
There's got to be another way.
Yeah, I'm... As my boyfriend has put it, I'm very much on my baking arc right now. There's this lovely chap on YouTube called Dylan Hollis, and I heartily recommend anyone who is a enjoyer of cooking to check him out. He's got absolutely fantastic energy, just in general, but also he digs up all of these recipes from the 1900s and like 1850 and shit, and shows them off. And some of them are not exactly winners, but others have been absolutely top rate. There was one that I made on his recommendation that was a chocolate jelly, like a jelly ring made using dairy and hot chocolate mix, and it was an absolute winner. And I made it for a family get together, and basically everyone says, "Hey, you need to like make this a thing now. You need to make this more." And yeah. So I could say at the top, if we're in a location with a riddle in it. But yeah, maybe I'll scroll through the old list again and see if there's anything that sparks my fancy. Another really good one that I tried making was a they're called peppermint patties, and it's basically you take does it spark joy? Oh, it sure does. But you basically take condensed milk and mix it with icing sugar until it becomes a kind of dough consistency, and then you mix that with a little drop of peppermint extract. Like, I'm talking a little drop, because that stuff is vibrant. It is fucking zesty. But you mix in a tiny amount of peppermint extract with that dough, and then you cut it into little circles and dunk them in chocolate, and you get these great little sort of hard shell fondant things. It's absolutely, absolutely brilliant. Oh. Not so brilliant when you stick drift. I also should take a turn around to this room for live specimen coming soon. Oh, we didn't check this.
This will be the jewel in my collection. Coming soon. The Batman.
How did that work out for you, eh, Penguin? But yeah, I'll have a look around and see what strikes my fancy. One thing that I did try and make was it was called a Texas sheet cake, which is basically a really big, broad but really thin brownie, and it did not end well. It basically, I don't know if I like got some measurements wrong or I didn't cook it long enough, but it basically just turned into goo. Okay, I think I've gotten everything here. Maybe we'll come... Quiet, please. Maybe we'll come back a bit later once stuff has respawned, so we can antagonise more of the Riddler thugs. For now, we want to go back into the Iceberg Lounge and... Huh, never popped this. Just saw that. We're going to go back to the Iceberg Lounge and see if we can't work out where those two riddles are. And then we'll get back on the side quest train again. Anything in these side offices? And we've already done those. Okay, grand.
So cold.
Get it. Love how we're just... Like, they weren't even doing anything. Those guys were just sat there and I just knocked the crap out of them. It's completely uncalled for. Yep. I've given him a nice nap in negative 16 degrees Celsius, I think it was. So he's turbo dead. If not, he's at least losing a finger.
Welcome to the Iceberg Lounge, Batman.
Thank
It's
you.
under new management.
Go. Really? Is that... Okay, apparently that ain't it. It's not been marked on the map. VIP. Ah, there we go. The top. We cleared that out. The brolly must be upstairs then. Chaps. Are you going to be really, like, holding that angle all night? That looks really uncomfortable. Oh. That wasn't it. Okay.
I've had it with this place. Ninjas, one-eyed freaks, Icemen. What next? Zombies?
Don't jinx it. This was 2010 when this game came out. Okay, nothing here. Oh. Oh. You might want to put that down, buddy. At the very least, not pull the, like, distinctly trigger-shaped bit. Alright. What's the... Hey! Nice. Okay, we've found basically everything here. Maybe we'll come back another time and antagonize some thugs. Got all of the riddles. So, let's get back on some side questing. What's on the docket? Okay, we want to go that way. What's this?
I managed to track Nora down to somewhere in this area. Please find her for me, Batman.
Well, since you asked so nicely. Let's get back to hunting down Deadshot. Also keep an eye out for any more ringing phones. Also, we want to keep an eye out for Mr. Mysterioso at some point.
Man, and Freeze working. Looks hot. How does she get to walk around this place and not get grabbed by some psycho?
She hits back, dingus. Huh. No sign of the crew. Figured they would at least have something to say about all this.
Damn it, there's a camera busted in Sector 3.
We're going to have to make those cameras out of much sterner stuff. So, the riddle was, can you see where the madness began? There it is. You can see Arkham Island way out on the bay there. Okay. Where's the... There's the substation.
There's an electrical substation nearby. I should search for it and see if it's the one Deadshot used.
It's probably going to be a situation of whichever one you check
This wasn't
last.
the substation Deadshot's been using.
Oh no, there it is.
There's the substation.
I spy guns.
Deadshot was here. He was using this substation to store his equipment and... a PDA. It's heavily encrypted. I'll need to bypass
also
the
unlocked.
security if I'm going to find out any more about Deadshot and what he's doing here.
Also, is that a fucking Tavor? The gigantic, ridiculous barrel. Right. Let's see if we can't crack his phone password. Ah, so this is one of the ones where you have multiple potential answers. And of
this
course...
PDA was definitely given to Deadshot by Hugo Strange. It looks like he was smuggled
Jack
into
Ryder.
Arkham in order to take out a specific list of threats to Strange's position. Let's see. Deadshot only has 3 targets left. Jack Ryder, Bruce Wayne, and Batman.
Damn. He's working to a schedule. Ryder's his next hit. He's marked his current location. He's going to kill him in 3 minutes if I don't get to him in time.
Alright, where the hell is Ryder? Oh god, he's clear across town. Maybe we shouldn't have put this side quest off for so long. Faster, faster.
Send old Sharpie in here. How the hell did he get that kind of power?
And if nobody's gonna stop you,
The place is turning to crap right in front of my eyes.
I think it's Gotham. This place has always been crap. No, right? I have never once
If I don't
known
find Jack Ryder
dawdling.
in 2 minutes, Deadshot will kill him.
I've never known dawdling to have any kind of consequence.
You made me miss my target, Batman. I never miss.
Don't worry, we'll see something about that. So, Deadshot is now standing
Think you can get to me?
in the
Many
middle
have
of the
tried.
helipad.
None have managed it.
So, you need to move from cover to cover,
Why are
watching
you
out for
hiding?
his laser.
Because you're dead already? Where have you gone, Batman?
Right here. Grab his neck and twist it. But yeah, if his laser hits you, it's a guaranteed one-hit kill. You just die. There we go. You can stay out here. Case closed. Let's go get drunk.
This isn't over, Batman. I swear.
Did you find Deadshot?
He's not a problem anymore. I'll let Gordon know where he is and come back for him later.
Right, we have... I'm gonna get more armor. Easy business. Alright, that is Deadshot taken care of. Assuming he doesn't freeze to death in the cable car? Nah. I didn't kill him, it was the hypothermia that killed him. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff in the courthouse that we should go and grab. If I to cross that.
I almost pity Sharp for getting involved with him.
Also, while we are around here, go. That's another
Vale
riddle.
was shot down by Joker? Now that's got classic Joker written all over it.
Oh, come on.
What's the bat doing here?
Trying to scan the confiscated goods door, that's what. Hey there, gents.
This'll be easy, Batman.
We're gonna hurt you.
Sorry, what was that? Why did that not auto target? That was weird. Upper deck. Guess my key in. It just reminds me of that the bit from Yakuza 0 where you shoot the fucking helicopter down. It's like, hey, I didn't kill them. The helicopter exploding is what killed them.
It's him!
Alright. just want to keep heading.
Come on! What are you waiting for?
Don't you just love it when you run into goons who have no concept of self-preservation whatsoever? And just grease it on. I think only in the most, like, adrenaline rush kind of sense. I don't know. I don't think there's many, Slanesh cultists in Arkham.
Batman came in here and kicked his ass.
No way, man. Two-Face let him. It's a trick. The boss has got a plan.
Was the plan to have Batman kick him around the room and leave him hanging over the acid tank?
Must have been.
It's a tank that's still there, still fuming out the room.
When Two-Face comes back, he'll have a plan and we can take this place back for ourselves.
Yeah, screw Joker. Screw Penguin. All hail Two-Face!
Alright. It's time for a slobber knocker. Yeah. That's how you do the focus mode attacks.
We're gonna rip you apart.
You're gonna die tonight, Bat!
That guy, I didn't need him alive.
We are gonna hurt you!
You scared?
We're gonna make this work!
Not ideal, because we didn't,
Lie to me if you're done eating solid food.
Please, I'll tell you what I know.
not exactly perfect, but, pretty solid. Pretty solid. I don't think a goon exists that wants Batman to exercise his extensive tool belt on him. I mean, considering, like, this is quite timely, considering that James Bond's back in the news, like, I am reminded of, the ending of Casino Royale, where Le Chiffre was very clearly enjoying himself. I think... Yeah, I think everything's downstairs.
"30 days have September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone. Why do you work alone, Batman?
Okay.
I believe
Nothing
you
new.
crave independence. Enjoy the loneliness. Come back and tell me."
Aha. Yoink.
30 days have September.
So there's some electrical sparks. There we go.
November.
Good old calendar man, you friggin' weirdo.
Except for February alone, to which we 28 assign.
Whoop, whoop. Careful.
Till leap year gives us 29.
Sit down. You, however, are maidenless. I love how that became its own like insult for quite a while after Elden Ring came out of
April, June,
people getting called
All the
maidenless.
rest have 31, except for February alone, which has 28, rain or shine. But on leap year, 29.
Okay, museum, all cleaned up. Right, let's go introduce ourselves to Nora Freeze, shall we? I'll be amazed if we're going to go through this entire 2 hours bit.
Crazy. They gotta feed
Not
us
unlock
right.
the next Riddler sequence.
I know you're lying.
I'm not. Please, don't hurt me. I'll talk.
Him that suddenly looked like a human raging demon. Casually Misatsu by the Batman. That's a tiger. Tiger panel which we cannot interact with yet. There we go, so that's a bunch more stuff marked. Riddle over there. Let's go see what that is. Hi.
Look out!
Batman, you feeling alright?
As I grab Bruce Wayne, I'm cashing him in for a first-class ticket to any place else.
Sure, you like to think so. Not from listening to Calendar Man. Ugh. Cannot imagine what Calendar Man brain rot ends up looking like. But Batman.
My
Your
flesh
exuberance
is
is
begging you to fail,
admirable,
Batman.
but
Will you? Ring, ring.
where are we going? Fucking ground to cover. Called for. Ugh, this is going to be close. This is definitely going to be close because that's a lot of fucking snipers.
Hey, it's me. While you were sick.
Not now, Jokers. I have to listen to Zaz's tragic
Imagine the
backstory.
vagrant's surprise when I grabbed his knife from his hands. It was instinctive. It was beautiful. In one movement, I sliced out his throat and gave him the gift of salvation. It happened so fast, but I felt every joyous sensation. The blood sprayed over my face, and I saw what little life was left in his eyes leave. But then it was over. I felt lost. Like it had been meaningless. That no one would acknowledge my sacrifice. And then it happened.
My sacrifice when I murdered a guy.
What I was doing, I plunged the knife into my forearm and cut deep. It was incredible. I felt my body elevate to a higher place. It had become a temple to my work.
Christ, you're bonkers.
I took the liberty of beating up security in my steel mill. I'm sorry to have to break it to you, but I don't think that even you will be able to get in here. Oh, this is getting too emotional. I can barely bring myself to think of you dying out there. I keep thinking with you lying dead in the snow. It's the only thing that brings a smile to my face.
Scum.
Joker, you are messed up. Uh-oh, that's a sniper. Oh, he dropped the knife. Damn it, I thought I was going to break that guy's knife. Okay. Hey, ain't that convenient? Zaz's hideout is right here. Alright, Zaz, you fucking weirdo. Let's have it. Getting in the front. Let's get in that way. Okay. Fuse box.
Can you feel the time approaching, little pigs? Soon, I will carve your life on my arm.
So Zaz is going to sit in the middle and gloat to his hostages. We need to move carefully from position to position.
You're probably praying I will end your lives quickly. I won't.
Gee, thanks for that.
Oh, this is a glorious day for you to die on.
Scooch quicker.
My body is a temple dedicated to your memory. Mwah. Your entire lives have been accelerating to this point. Your life is over.
Why is there an organ?
Accept it and prepare yourselves to sink into the oblivion of... This is all too much fun, isn't it, piggies? I'm enjoying myself so much, I nearly forgot to give Batman another call. Come on, Batman. Where are you?
We need to get a move on because now...
He'll fail. This time... This isn't right.
Hey, Zaz. Jump scare. Oh! Swift punch. Straight to the jugular.
It cannot be over. My blade will bathe in the crimson rivers of blood that will pour from the holes I cut into your body. You cannot deny me the mark. I need to make the mark. It's all I have left.
Yes. Well, he should be secure-ish in there. There we go. That's turned that power on. Broker. What's this? Sherman Fine, aka The Broker, has carved out a lucrative business in Gotham City, being the go-to guy to purchase property, mainly hired by the criminal underclass. Right. Sherman will find and arrange all the necessary paperwork to ensure that the deal will go untraced while providing exactly what the client needs. In the past, he has purchased rooms on behalf of the Great White Shark, Mr. Zaz, the Joker, having his revenge on Batman. The Riddler took advantage of the broker's services to secure the buildings that would later house his challenges. Right. Oh, steady.
That psycho looked into my eyes and told me what he was gonna do to me. I've never been so scared.
He's locked up now. You'll be safe here.
I hope. I hope.
I owe you, Batman. This maniac was talking like he was gonna cut us up.
He was.
He was. You'll be safe here for now. He's not going anywhere.
Alright. So, now... let's go down. Oh, this is not going to go well, is it? Careful. B. U-turn loop. And bam. Can you imagine, like, being a criminal and... that's not Batman. Can you imagine being the freaking criminal and seeing a Batarang pulling all these crazy, like, over-under U-turns? Imagine being a criminal. Me neither, honestly. Like, I genuinely don't think I would have the neck for it. I feel like I would lose my nerve so fucking fast. Like, you go through all the planning, you go through all the setup and stuff like that, and then the moment that just a cop, like, looks at me slightly the wrong way, immediately squeal. Like... now let's go introduce ourselves to Nora. Zaz has been neutralized. So depend on the whys of being a criminal. I guess I've never been personally in a position where I was like... excuse me. But I've never been in a position where I've been like so desperate that I would need to. You know, I haven't ever been in a position where I'm like, if I don't criminalise perfectly good things, I'd be a hell of a criminal. This is true.
This place back before they built a wall around it. Suck then, too.
Yeah, considering what, like, some people in politics want to criminalise. Yeah, I get that. And hell, if we're, if you want to talk about, like, stupid stuff that, ends up getting labelled as being a criminal, I'm, one hell of a music pirate. Not so much anymore, because I now have ways of just buying, like, albums that I want. But when I was a kid and had no, like, no money whatsoever, you found ways to get the albums that you want.
I managed to track Nora down to somewhere in this area. Please find her for me, Batman.
I know she's along the waterline somewhere. Piracy is a service issue. kinda. I don't even really have that excuse, because this was during the early days of iTunes, so...
Harley came out carrying the cure. Batman was in there fighting Freeze, and she snuck behind and got the back out of the...
But yeah, this was during the days of iTunes, so I didn't really have much of an excuse besides being broke, but you know, days of LimeWire and shit, you found a way.
Front doors are sealed, and Joker's even fired up the furnaces so he can't come back in through the chimneys. He'll come here, look around for a new route in, and we'll kill him while he's looking. I can't believe it. Look at us.
Whoa, what the...
Joker's back, and we're armed to the teeth. We belong, and we'll own Arkham City again. When we've killed everyone who stands against Joker,
I could have sworn she was along the waterline somewhere. Oh, maybe I've gone the wrong direction. James Rolls, you know what's BS episode on iTunes? I do not know that at all. Also, I've just spotted our ninja friend.
why you hiding up there, Batman? He's way ahead of you. He's got an entire team back there. As soon as they see Batman's dead, you won't see it coming. Now shut up.
The moment is close.
Hey, buddy.
The truth will soon be shown.
Wish I could fucking ninja vanish like that. God. Can they add something? It seems like it takes longer to boot up. Back in the day, I click iTunes, it would open. Now it bounces a few times, show me searching for genius
The
results.
four symbols create a master sigil.
Yeah.
It looks like it fits over the map of Arkham City.
So you position. Oh god. Bit difficult to do when you got friggin' stick drift. Go. There. So the last one
The symbols
is back
have
in the
marked a
church.
point on the map of Arkham City.
That seems massively overdone, but you know. But yeah, it's what do they call it? Enshittification. Where all these apps have just gotten worse and worse over the years.
Strange I don't shout to make him turn over control of Gotham.
Whoa. Sorry about that, buddy. I misstepped.
Snow? Damn it, end already.
I've got a camera out in Sector 4.
Get another camera out while you're at it, buddy.
We've lost a camera in Sector 4.
I could have sworn that Nora's prison was somewhere along the waterline. Ah, there it is. So Nora is in there. Did you do the Scarecrow boat thing yet? No. I found Scarecrow's mask. It's up on there. What's the Scarecrow boat thing? Once we've said hey to Nora, we'll do that.
What's the bat doing here?
What's the bat doing here in Joker's territory? Can't imagine. The boat has a hatch that can be opened with the decrypting tool. Okay. Well, we've still got a couple of minutes left in the session. We'll figure it out.
So how are we gonna decide who keeps the ice cube?
I wanna. It's my turn. You always get your turn.
How about rock, paper, scissors?
Look out! It's a bat!
How about, okay, out of fucking nowhere. Why does my fucking disarm keeps not working? Ah!
Die here.
I swear these shield guys, like, they know when you're trying to set up for other attacks, and they will immediately go in on you.
Freeze's wife is safe. I should tell him.
That's Joy Shock. Especially when you've got fucking stick drift. Alright. We're cleared up. Let's pop the door. Frozen bait. Yeah, this controller was secondhand when I bought it, so it's starting to suffer. But okay, they want me to go back to GCPD. Oh, hey there. Okay.
Gotta remember, you see weird-ass plants around here, and you know you found poison ivy, which is a bad thing.
You don't say. Okay, this one looks promising. Okay, that ain't it. Let's get some,
Arkham City, go to hell.
Thank you for your contribution, sir. X-Ray 2, for example, behind cover movement is binary, rather moving or not. You're shimmying to the side at full speed. When it was stick drift, there's a lot of unwanted shimmying. Oh, thankfully this is just my my right stick, so I'll just like occasionally the camera will spin round.
He's probably dead already.
But thankfully that's like it. That's just the extent of it. But I did have some problems with a with stick drift on my Switch, which was a real pain because that was the left stick. That's your movement stick. So ended up walking off a lot of ledges while trying to play Breath of the Wild because of that. Oh god, have you seen the the really weird like tech demo thing that you can get on Switch 2 now? It's really bizarre. So on PS5 you got if you buy PS5 you get Astro's Playroom and it comes pre-installed. And that's basically a tech demo for the PS5. Whereas the Switch 2 has this, yeah, the Switch 2 Tour, which is the most perplexing, like, museum experience. Not even a tutorial, it's a glorified tech demo. It's very, very odd. And yeah, the fact that you've got to pay for it is befuddling. Okay, we cannot seem to find this boat, so we're gonna call it a day, and over Wednesday I will do some research into where the hell this boat's at, and we'll check it out on Thursday. But for now, let's get on over to the booth. Astro Supremacy, he's just a little guy. He's just my little robot man, you know? Alright, let's see who's on that we can go and say hello to. Ow, my neck. Ooh, Casey Explosion is doing some Steam Next Fest demos. That's tempting. Oh, actually, here's somebody we haven't been able to raid into in quite some time. Matto's on. He's recently moved house, I've given to understand, so he's been away for a bit. Alright, so I'll see you all over on YouTube tomorrow for the next episode of Marvel's Midnight Suns, and I'll see you on Thursday for more Mad Max. Until then, thank you all for joining me. Good night. Much love.